Hey, what's going on, Set Apart Gardens family, man? Hope everybody doing good. It's Dre over here at Set Apart Gardens. Hey, real quick, man, I ain't gonna be before y'all too long, but I just wanted to give y'all, especially those who are new to chickens and you just got some laying hens or whatever the case may be, you know, and you're starting to get some eggs, I'm gonna give you a cheat code of from my experience. I've been raising chickens for the past 5-6 years. And from my experience, what's the best thing you can feed your chicken? It's a mixture of things, but I'm gonna share those secrets with you today, so y'all stay tuned. All right, so if you are new to chickens, or you know you're a novice pretty much, and you want laying hens, or you have laying hens, you just bought laying hens, and you want to figure out a nice quality, you know, feed, you want to know the cheat code to having chickens that lay great quality eggs. I'm talking about orange yolks, strong shells, to the point to where the eggs aren't just breaking easily, the egg shells aren't brittle, and your chickens are laying consistently. And side note, the colder it is, the less your chickens are going to lay. That's just natural. You know, chickens need the sunlight pretty much, and they need ideal weather, but they can still lay, but it won't be as frequent as when it's warm outside. But anywho, you want to make sure your chickens are laying great eggs. You need a combination of a few things, and the main thing is going to be protein. You want to make sure they have a lot of protein. They're intaking a lot of protein, so you need a high quality feed. But there's also things you need to add to that feed, well, that I add to that feed, to make sure my chickens are laying great. All right, so this right here is what I feed, right? So Kalmbach feed, this is my feed, this is my go-to feed for laying hens. So as you can see, high protein superfood for chickens. It has whole vegetables and grains within it, so you can kind of see, you know, it's got seeds, it's got vegetables, you see the peas, you see the whole grains, you know, and everything. So this is a great quality feed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a scoop of this, I'm gonna put it in here, right? Another thing, this is very important. These are crushed oyster shell, right? And this gives calcium. Well, this is in calcium bicarbonate, but it gives your chicken an extra source of calcium, right? So I'm gonna take a handful of this, not too much. Hold on, let me kind of get y'all in the light. I don't know why it's acting like that. Well, really, I'm gonna just kind of sprinkle it out so you can kind of see. Right, so that's what it looks like. You know, you just add it in there. Also, shout out to Grub Terra for these, you know, black soldier fly larvae. So these are basically grubs for your chickens that provide them an extra source of protein, right? And this is a sustainable, you know what I mean, source of food for your chickens. They actually farm these black soldier fly larvae. They have farms for them, but this adds a lot of protein and calcium and just different things that your chicken needs. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here as well. And the thing about this, you know, you don't need a lot of these grubs. So say if you just want to get regular grubs or these black soldier fly larvae, I suggest, you know, this is a good company. I suggest trying them out. But this is a 1 pound bag. This bag will last me, because this is the thing, I don't need to feed them every day with this. I don't need to add this to their feed every day. Maybe twice a week I'll add it. You see what I'm saying? Twice a week I'll add this to their feed, and it'll do the job. It'll be perfect. And when I say my chickens, they lay great quality eggs, especially with grubs. Another thing you could do as well is worms. You know, chickens love worms, any kind of bugs and different things like that. It's a good source of protein for your chickens. So let me put the rest of this back in here, and I'm gonna go feed this to my chickens. And this right here, y'all, I'm telling you, this is a cheat code. This is a cheat code for any backyard flock, man. And you know, depending on how many you got, you want to feed a little bit more. So I'm gonna add an extra scoop of this, and this right here will do the job. Now another thing too, you guys, when it comes to your chicken's health, what you want to do at least once a week, or at the very least once every 2 weeks, when you're giving them water, put about a cap full, or maybe, yeah, probably about a cap full of apple cider vinegar in their water, and this will help them as well. Don't mind my dogs, y'all. Got some puppies, new litter, you know. But that's what you want to do when you're feeding your chickens. You know, get them some of that apple cider vinegar. It helps their system out, you know, and it helps their health out a whole lot. But grubs or black soldier fly larvae, hen house reserve, and crushed up oyster shell. And I'm gonna feed this to my chickens. Here go my chickens right here, y'all. Hey, get in there. Here they go. I gotta change out their bedding, because I'm doing a deep bedding method in that chicken coop. And you know, they till and they dig through it quite a bit, and that'll do them just good. And with that, they'll lay eggs like crazy, man. They'll lay like crazy. But that right there, simple. That right there is a cheat code. It's a super food for your chickens, man, to keep them laying, you know what I mean, just constantly, and to keep, you know, their eggs healthy and strong. You know, orange yolks. That hen house reserve, man, it helps out the color of their yolk, you know, to be that bright orange instead of that, you know, pale yellowish, you know, color. That right there helps it to have that richer color and that richer flavor. But man, this is a cheat code, man. I'm a link or just put, you know, where I get each thing from, you know, just let you know where you can kind of buy that. So I'll just link it where you can buy that in the description box, man. But yes, this Grub Terra, great company. Definitely try them out, man. I've had great experiences with them, and with these grubs. Also, the oyster shell, don't need nothing but a little bit, and you could give that to them weekly. The oyster shell, that is, you can give that to them weekly. That doesn't have to be a daily thing, and it doesn't need to be a lot. Just give them just enough, you know, just enough to sprinkle through the feed, and that'll keep their eggs strong. And then of course, got the hen house reserve combat feed. This is the greatest feed that I fed my chickens, honestly, man. I swear by this stuff. I've been using this ever since I started raising chickens, before we were even on this homestead. But a lot of places didn't sell it. They just started selling it down here where I'm at in Georgia. They just started selling it about a year or two ago, maybe, you know. So ever since then, I've been buying this, man. If you can find hen house reserve, that's the best chicken feed. It's, you know, it's pricey. It's not too pricey, but it's pricey. But at the same time, it goes a long way. And then when you couple it with, you know, the grubs, and also with the oyster shells, you know, them grubs add extra protein in the feed. So, you know, you'll be able to stretch it a little longer, man. So that's my cheat code, man. If you got a cheat code as far as what you feed your chickens to keep them laying and keep their eggs healthy and strong, drop it in the comment section below, man. But this right here is a hack for you, man. This is a superfood for your chickens. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. Like I always like to say, man, if you get somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. Peace.
Bombs over Baghdad really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the taxman.